What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is Saturday and it's gonna be the last run of the week. I'm at JB Williams Park. This is where we have our home meets during the cross-country season, and we'll do occasional practices here. So I thought I'd run here today because I wanted to change things up a little bit. So I'm gonna be doing loops around parts of the course, and then probably not that the whole time, then just go off on some of the trails. 40-minute run, alternating miles with the oxygen mask, and yeah, gonna have a good time. I'm excited. We're gonna get real good elevation here, even more than yesterday. There's a couple pretty good hills here. One loop that's just like half of it is just a hill for like, I don't know, probably 600 meters. It's a pretty big hill. So we'll get to that later. But we gotta do some stretches and plyos first, and then get into the run. So let's get into that.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
That's real good.
Why they stopping me? Switch it up.
All right, plyos are done. Let's get right into the run. I'm gonna start with the oxygen mask off. So then I'm gonna do miles 1, 3, and whatever's left after 4 without it, and then miles 2 and 4 with it. Because with the 40 minutes going at around an 8:30 pace, I should get a little under 5 miles, probably like 4.75 around there, give or take. So that last 7.5 will be without the mask. So that's the plan. So let's get right into it, because I gotta go to work after this. All right, let's go. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention was that the GPS can get a little messed up in the woods, so the paces might not be completely accurate, but I know relatively where the mile is, and the timer will always work. So it should be fine, but there is a chance it might be a little wonky, but let's hope not. So let's get going. Mile 1, 8:27. The GPS seems to be working great, which is fantastic. I'm now gonna toss on this bad boy for the next mile, and then this one's probably gonna be a little bit slower. Then after that, we do the hill lap, which is gonna be so fun. So yeah, see you at mile 2. Mile 2, 8:34. Drop the altitude mask off at my car. Now it's time to go up the hill. Whew. It's not quite as steep as the one yesterday, but it is easily 3 to 4 times as long. It's a hell of a hard hill. Ooh, I'll see you at the top of the hill. That's how far down the hill goes, but that's only the first or second half. It takes a turn, goes that way, and the first half is just as long, if not longer than the second half. It's a brutal hill, and it's a tough one in the last lap of a race, but that's what makes this one of my favorite cross-country courses to run. All right, so let's finish up this lap and then get going on the last couple. Mile 3, 8:40. Gonna put this back on for the last time. Whew, this is tough, very hilly. All right, see you at mile 4. Mile 4, 8:22. Got around 6 minutes left in the run, so I'm probably gonna get around a quarter or 3/4 of a mile more. So let's finish that up and call it a day on the longest run of the summer yet. All right, see you at the end. All right, that wraps up the run. It was 40 minutes at an 8:23 pace for 4.77 miles with an average heart rate of 173 and a high of 199. So the heart rate was definitely up there, but pairing the altitude mask with a lot of elevation and the heart rate's gonna be high, but I'm really happy with that run, so I'm not even mad about the the heart rate. Overall, that was a fantastic run. I love running in the trails. It just feels so good. So much better than running on the roads. I'm gonna be trying to do trail stuff for as much as possible during the summer, but obviously when I'm doing like a 8-mile long run later in this, it's later in the summer, it's unrealistic to do that in a trail like this where I had to do like 5 loops of the course to get to like under 5. It'd be unrealistic to do 8, but so that's a time when I'd have to go on the roads, but I'm gonna be trying to stay in the woods because it's obviously shaded, so it kind of negates some of the heat and it just lessens the impact on the legs, which is just phenomenal. So it's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.